Welcome student of class 10 obviously. Today we will discuss 4 or 5 problems of proportion, obviously ratio proportion. We have already learned ratio proportion and problems of your board book. Today I will give 5 problems. These 5 problems. Okay, and start from problem number 5. We start from problem number 5 today. These 5 problems. Problem number 5, it is given if a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then show that 2a to the power 4 plus b to the power 4 plus c to the power 4 is equal to a square plus b square plus c square whole square. These 5 problems, I think that these 5 problems are not so easy. So watch this video carefully, otherwise you can't understand this problem. I repeat once again, these problems are not so easy. I think that, in my point of view obviously. So problem number 5 is given a plus b plus c is equal to 0, you have to show this. So we start from given condition a plus b plus c is equal to 0. Now if we take c into right hand side, then you get a plus b is equal to minus c. Next, squaring both sides. A plus b whole square is equal to minus c whole square. It is known that minus c square means plus c square. That means squaring both sides. Squaring both sides, we get this result. So it is a plus b whole square, a square plus 2a plus b square, that is equals to c square. Now this c square taking to left hand side. So a square plus b square minus c square, and 2ab taking to right hand side, so it will be minus 2ab. Again squaring these things both sides. Then a square plus b square minus c square whole square is equal to 4a square b square. So we know that the formula of a plus b plus minus c, or x plus y minus z whole square is equal to how much? It will be x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy minus 2yz minus 2zx. This is the formula of x plus y minus z whole square. X square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy minus 2yz minus 2zx. So a square whole square means a to the power 4, b to the power 4 plus c to the power 4 plus 2a square b square minus 2b square c square minus 2c square a square, and this remain intact. 4 square b square remain intact. Now a to the power 4 plus b to the power 4 plus c to the power 4, that is equals to, if we take all these 3 terms into right hand side, this is 4a square b square and this is plus 2a square b square. If we take into right hand side, then we get this negative sign. So plus 4 minus 2, that is plus 2, plus 4 minus 2, that is minus 2. So 2a square b square, 2b square c square, it is positive if we take into right hand side, and it is plus 2c square a square. If we take, it is in right hand side, 2 is common. Again adding a to the power 4, b to the power 4, c to the power 4 on both sides, not again multiplying by 2. From this we write here adding a to the power 4, b to the power 4 plus c to the power 4 on both sides. Adding a to the power 4. So if we add a to the power 4, b to the power 4, c to the power 4 on both sides, then you get twice of a to the power 4 plus b to the power 4 plus c to the power 4, and this is nothing but the formula of again this x plus y minus z whole square. A square whole square, b square whole square, c square whole square, 2 into a square b square plus 2 into b square c square plus 2 into c square a square. So all are positive. So formula will be just, if you take plus, it will be plus, it will be plus. Then we get a square plus b square plus c square whole square, and that is equals to twice of a to the power 4, b to the power 4 plus c to the power 4. And this is the actual problem. Okay, so just nothing but squaring both sides, then we get. But squaring is not so easy, I think that. So this problem based on the formula of class 7 obviously, a plus b minus c whole square or a plus b plus c whole square formula. Okay, but not so easy. So we go to the next problem. Next problem, if a minus b by c plus b minus c by a plus c plus a by b is equal to 1 and it is given a minus b plus c is non-zero, then show that 1 by a plus 1 by a is equal to 1 by b plus 1 by c. Now we do this problem in two several ways. Just it is given a minus b plus c is non-zero. Now it is in the past it is a minus b by c. Now if we add 1 with this, then we get in numerator a minus b plus c. It is b minus c. If we subtract 1 from the second term, then we get b minus c minus a. Again, if we subtract 1 from the third term, then we get how much? C plus a minus b. So this is plus 1, this is minus 1, cancel each other, minus 1, and right hand side is also 1, so we subtract 1 from right hand side also, then we get 0. So LCM is c, so a minus b plus c by c, b minus c minus a by a, and LCM is b, c plus a minus b. Now if we take minus common from here, then we get how much? B minus c minus a by a. If we take minus common from numerator, then we get a plus c minus b by a. So a plus c minus b or a minus b plus c common to all these three terms. So if we take common a minus b plus c, then you get 1 by c minus 1 by a plus 1 by b is equal to 0. But it is given that a minus b plus c is non-zero. A minus b plus c is non-zero. It is given. So the rest term is 0. That means 1 by c minus 1 by a plus 1 by b is equal to 0. If we transpose 1 by a into right hand side, then we get the result. In this way we can solve this problem. Otherwise, another way we can solve this problem, just if we take from this relation, take b minus c by a, this term into right hand side. So 1 minus b minus c by a, and other two terms remain intact. Other two terms means a minus b by c plus c plus a by b. Now just find the LCM. LCM is a, so it is a minus b plus c, minus minus plus, so it is plus c. And in right hand side, b into c is the LCM, so b into a minus b and c into c plus a. Now this is the very important terms, important step. This is very important step. Just b into a minus b is present, plus c into c plus a is also present. If we add plus b into c and subtract b into c. Now from these two we take common b, then we get a minus b plus c, this term and this term. And from these two terms, if we take common c, then we get c plus a minus b. Is it? So add plus bc and subtract minus bc. Plus bc minus bc. So we get these things. Step is given here. So b into a minus b plus c, c into a plus c minus b. Now a minus b plus c is common to both, so it is b plus c. Now a minus b plus c is non-zero, so this is cancelled each other. Then you get 1 by a, since, write down here, since a minus b plus c not equal to 0. You must write here a minus b plus c not equals to 0. Therefore 1 by a is equal to b plus c by b into c. Breaking part by part, we get the result. Breaking part by part, we get the result. That's all for this. This question solve in two ways. That's all. Next question. Next question. If a by b plus c by a plus b is equal to 2 by c plus a, then prove that either a square plus c square is equal to 2b square or a plus b plus c is equal to 0. I think it is easier than the previous one. A by b plus c, take first, this can be 2b by c plus a, that is can be written as b by c plus a plus b by c plus a. 2b by c plus a can be put in this form, b by c plus a plus b by c plus a. Now 1b by c plus a taken to left hand side, this remain intact, a by b plus c minus b by c plus a, and 1b by c plus a remain intact in right hand side, and c by a plus b transpose into right hand side. C by a plus b transpose into right hand side. Then find the LCM. LCM is b plus c into c plus a. This is c plus a into a plus b. So it will be a into c plus a minus b into b plus c. And then right hand side, b into a plus b minus c into c plus a. Is it clear? Now it can be written as c into ac, and from this minus b into c. So if we take common c, then we get from this a and from this b, and a into a plus a square minus b into b minus b square. In right hand side also, a is common, so ab, a is common from b, and ac minus ac, a into c, that is minus ac. So if we take common a, then we get minus c, so a into b minus c. And the remaining part, b into b, that is plus b square, minus c into c, that is minus c square. Now this can be written as a plus b into just one thing, c into a minus b plus a square minus b square, that means a minus b into a minus c. Now if we take common a minus b, a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus c. Now a minus b is common to both, a minus b, a minus b. So from this we get c, from this a plus b. So a minus b into c plus a plus b. Right hand side also same, b minus c is common, then we get a plus b plus c. Is it clear? Like that. So now if we multiplying by any word, it is cross multiplication. B plus c into b minus c, then you get b square minus c square in right hand side, and a plus b plus c remains same. And this is a plus b into a minus b, so we get a square minus b square. A plus b into minus b, a square minus b square into a plus b plus c. So if we take these things into left hand side, then we get minus sign, that is equals to 0. One step is jump here. You may do it another step, no problem at all. Now a plus b plus c is common to both, so we take common a plus b plus c, then the remaining term a square minus b square from here, minus b square minus c square from here, so minus b square, minus of minus, that is plus c square. Now either product of two quantity is 0, product of two real number is 0, they either one or both 0. So a plus b plus c is equal to 0, or these things a square plus c square minus 2b square is 0. Now if we take 2b square in right hand side, then proof is completed. It's clear? Okay. I think just one step here, cross multiplication, then we get this is a minus b into a plus b into a plus b plus c, that is equals to b plus c into b minus c, b plus c into b minus c into a plus b plus c. So a plus b into a minus b, that is nothing but a square minus b square, a plus b plus c remain intact, and b minus c and b plus c, we multiplying these two, we get b square minus c square, a plus b plus c remain intact. Now if we take into left hand side, then it is minus, and that is equals to 0, this step. It's clear? Next question. Ax by by plus cz is equal to by by cz plus ax is equal to z by x plus y is equal to half. Then prove that 1 by a plus 1 by b is equal to 2 by c. So first we see that the relation is given in x, y, z and a, b, c. relation is given by ABC as well as XYZ, but our requirement is free from XYZ, only relation among A, B and C, other than XYZ are missing here. So if we eliminate XYZ from the given condition, then we can solve the problem. So from first, AX by BY plus CZ is equal to half. From this we can write 2AX is equal to BY plus CZ. All taken to left hand side, then 2AX minus BY minus CZ is equal to 0. From the second and last, again 2BY is equal to CZ plus AX. Take into left hand side again, minus AX plus 2BY minus CZ is equal to 0. And these two, Z by X plus Y is equal to 1 by 2. So we can write Z is equal to X plus Y. Suppose this is equation 1, this is equation 2, and this is equation 3. Now we find X, Y, Z from first equation by cross multiplication. X by Y by Z by, as well as in class 9 simplify simultaneous equation. On that case, there are two variables X and Y, and third one is constant. We write X by Y by 1 by. Instead of this, we can write X by, since it is not free from variable, this is Z, so we can write X, Y and Z instead of 1. Same procedure follow for cross multiplication. This is minus B into minus C, so plus B into C, minus of 2B into C, minus of, again it is minus, so minus 2B into C, again in formula minus, so it is plus 2B into C, Y by minus C into minus A, that is plus AC, and this is minus 2AC, again minus, so plus 2AC, Z by 2A into 2B minus, that means 4AB, and this is plus minus minus plus, again minus multiply, so minus A. So it is X by 3BC, Y by 3AC, and Z by 3AB. 3 cancel out. X by A into C, Y by A into C, Z by A into B. Suppose this term is the AC is equal to K here. Obviously, non-zero constant. K is non-zero. K not equal to 0. Right here it is K, which is not equals to 0. So X is equal to K into B into C, Y is equal to A into AC, Z is equal to K into AB. Now this remains intact. So if we use the equation 3, just if we put X, Y and Z in equation 3, then you get K into X plus Y, that is K into B into C, plus Y means K into A into C, twice of Z, K into AB. So B into C plus A into C is equal to twice of AB. Now dividing both sides by A into B into C, then we get 1 by A plus 1 by B is equal to 2 by C. Dividing by both sides by A, B, C. Dividing both sides by A, B, C, then we get the result. Now it is clear. So ratio proportion, in ratio proportion we can use cross multiplication also. Is it? Next, question number 1. I think this problem is easiest problem of these 5. It is given A plus B into T1 is equal to B plus C into T2 is equal to C plus D into T3, that is equals to A plus B into T. It is given, it is not given part. We have to prove, then prove that 1 by T is equal to 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2 plus 1 by T3. We have to prove this. First, we take this is equal to, each term is equal to K, where K is non-zero constant obviously. You must write K non-zero, otherwise 1 mark will be deducted. It is known to you. So K is non-zero constant. So if we take A plus B, first term and last one, A plus B into T1 is equal to K. So A plus B into T1 is equal to K. Therefore A plus B is equal to how much? K by T1. Second and last. b plus c into t2 is equal to k, therefore b plus c is equal to k by t2. Third, c plus d into t3, c plus d into t3 is equal to k, that is c plus d is equal to k by t3. And last two, a plus d into t is equal to k, then we can conclude a plus d into k, t is equal to k, so a plus d is equal to k by t. Now we have to prove in the right hand side 1 by t1 minus 1 by t2 plus 1 by t3. First we find k by t1 minus, so we find k by t1 minus k by t2 plus k by t3. Just it is minus, it is plus. Just put the value, k by t1 is a plus b minus k by t2 is b plus c from here, and k by t3 is nothing but c plus d from this. Just write down. After simplification, plus b minus c cancel out, plus c minus c cancel out, we get only a plus d. But a plus d is equal to how much? From our data, a plus d is equal to k by t. Just put here and take common k. So 1 by t1 minus 1 by t2 minus plus 1 by t3. It is minus, it is plus k by t. Now k is non-zero constant, so k cancel out. And then we can write 1 by t1 minus 1 by t2 plus 1 by t3 is equal to 1 by t. That's all. Is it clear? Okay, thanks.